Rakshata, the one who saves. That's the motive and name of CRPF-DRDO's bike ambulance service. In a bid to save lives of injured CRPF personnel deputed in remote and inhospitable areas, the CRPF and DRDO's Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Sciences have jointly developed Rakshata. This bike ambulance will attend to urgent evacuation needs of security forces during medical emergencies in conflict zones. Royal Enfield bikes were modified into Rakshata after the CRPF felt a need for fast and light vehicles, which can enter the narrow roads in tense areas, especially in the Naxalite zones. As many as 21 Rakshata bike ambulances have been inducted into the Central Reserved Police Force.
DRDO and INMAS have launched a Rakshata bike. This is the bike ambulance for those areas where the normal ambulances cannot reach, and this is a different design, first of its kind, which can evacuate casualties from jungles, from areas difficult to reach, and it also has facilities of medical devices. We can see that in Rakshata there is a first aid kit attached to it, and this is first of its kind bike ambulance that can carry casualty on it. All the other bike ambulances have been different in style, and they had to carry on a different structure. But here, Rakshata is first of its kind bike ambulance, which can carry the casualty on the bike itself, and meanwhile it can also keep tracking the casualty, the patient who is on the bike, the vital stat, the parameters, the medical parameters can be checked through a screen which Rakshata has here.
Customized to meet the requirements of an emergency evacuation vehicle, Rakshata is a Royal Enfield Classic 350cc bike. The bike comes with quick fit-in and fit-out casualty evacuation seat that has customized design reclining, hand immobilizer and harness jacket, along with physiological parameter measuring equipment with monitoring capability and auto warning system for driver. CRPF intends to use the bikes in operational areas like the Naxalism-affected states and insurgency-hit areas. CRPF says that the bike has been launched with the purpose to evacuate injured CRPF personnel.
If I take you back to the history, it had been posted in Northeast, it had been posted in J&K. It is now largely deployed in the areas affected by Maoist violence. Now, these are the areas where lots of places, they are distant places where the development is lacking, so no roads are available. And in those extreme situations, 2-3 things happen. Number one is that we incur casualties. There are places where the normal ambulances can't reach since the roads are not there. There are places where even the choppers cannot land because of the threat from the adversary.
The CRPF, which is the lead force for anti-Naxal operations and internal security in the country, first toyed with the bike ambulance idea in February 2018, when the troops of its 85th Battalion deployed in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district used their patrolling bikes to evacuate casualties from remote areas under its jurisdiction. After Bijapur operation, CRPF approached INMAS to develop a fully capable and equipment-supported bike ambulance.
Till now, I think the evacuation from the site of incident to the nearby medical facility used to take a lot of time, because they used to evacuate them on foot. And the reports are that about 60% of the casualties are because of the excessive bleeding. And these deaths are avoidable because if we, extend or provide the medical aid, what we call the golden hour, this motorcycle ambulance will prove, of great help in this regard.
Many a times, late evacuation has resulted in loss of CRPF bravehearts, and to mitigate this, INMAS promptly put a team of scientists and experts to develop an ambulance on motorbikes. The team at INMAS developed a prototype which was later improved with the feedback from CRPF personnel deployed in disturbed areas.
This bike is specially designed for the road which are unpaved, and it is very narrow. All other bikes have required a lot of space, but it is very compact. The space is required as much as the normal bike is required, and it can be go where the four-wheeler ambulance cannot go. We have studied all the ambulance biking from World War I and onwards. But this is the innovative design and it has been patented in name of DRDO.
Unique features make Rakshata an on-the-spot medical care and injured transport system, which is not just indigenous and cost-effective, but can also reach inaccessible and remote locations. Bureau Report, Republic TV.